Hello traders, and welcome to another weekly market forecast video. First of all, I would like to share with you a few before and after forecasts successful that we have provided to our members. For those of you who might be new, or for those that obviously you want to see part of our work and service that we provide to our clients, I'm going to roll out a few before and after clips for you in the next few moments so you can see a couple of them. There are so many, but of course I don't have the time to sit and find everything. Even from April, May, June, we have been forecasting big moves for our members. So if you are still not a member, all I can say is that you are missing out on important forecasts that can help you with your future investments or trading decisions. This is part of our job that we provide for our members, as you know. So all I can say to you, keep following us if you want, but once again, if you are not a member, you are missing out on these calls that we provide because we prepare you ahead of time of what's coming so you can make well-informed decisions, and also we provide possible alternatives in case the structures get different, but obviously those calls were made for our members that it was about longer term moves. So you will see in the next coming clips, and then we will do the weekly market forecast as we usually do. So enjoy the next few clips. Overall, the peak in the dollar on the 16th of April, it's the first minor peak. It has still chance to move lower and then do another high before it collapses. This is a possibility. However, we are going to go through what we can see because, for example, even here, so in October, we have explained how the dollar peaked on the 3rd. It made the move lower, the initial move lower, and then it had another bounce towards the beginning, end of October, beginning of November before it fully moved. The Swiss over here has made a new high today within this area that we have been saying, up to 92,500. So I find this very interesting. And I would say that this one will have a peak either tonight or tomorrow. Most probably it should be tomorrow. This is the dollar Swiss. So that's why I said I don't like the Forex market until the dollar calms down and starts the next move. So here is the Swissy absorbing more selling pressure over here before the turn. That again. So in this case of Apple is going to, Tesla, if this was the pullback, if we don't see a double correction, then it means Tesla will be going for this area minimum, 240, 260 area. If it's going to be a bullish market from here, it's going to accelerate higher, right? Give us a pullback and then go higher again. Let's go to Bitcoin because I wanted to explain to you the 5 swing bounce in Bitcoin, correction from March. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today. And this is very similar if I go to the ES, what we have seen last year from July to October, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the market reversed strongly to the upside. So in the case of Bitcoin, it's practically the same. We should be able to see a decent reaction from these lows from 50K towards the 60 and 70K again. But I'm expecting this one to take some time after the bounce and consolidate in September before we start going up from October onwards. So the month of September should be an accumulation stage for crypto, but in the indices we might experience potentially some bigger pullbacks. We will see about that when the time comes. So that's what we wanted to show. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Of course, if you are new here, consider to subscribe and don't forget to leave us a like so our content can be shared to more traders and people that are looking for the right analysis and information as much as possible. So let's start our weekly forecast as we usually do with the dollar index. As we expected from the week before, we said that we wanted to see one drop in the dollar with one more push up. This is exactly what happened during the week. And now the market is taking a little bit more time to finish with this move. Maybe we will see one more high during the first part of the week, and then we should start seeing the dollar giving us a reaction to the downside. And this is the next move that we can see for the dollar index, but it should take a few more days to show to the downside. Dollar yen, as we expected a move to the downside and a move to the upside to relate to the dollar. And now the market has has reached to the point that it needs to give us some corrections. So we might get one more push up and then a fall to the downside. So the next move in the dollar yen is going to be some sort of a pullback or a drop to the downside before anything else takes place. So this one, it's risky to chase it higher from this point onwards. Now for the euro, as we explained last week, the market was not ready to reverse from here. We expected something like that. So the market made one more low. The way that it closed, it can give us a little bit more downside during the week, but then a move to the upside will be followed soon enough later on, probably from the middle of the week onwards. So this is what we can see for the euro dollar taking place soon. So don't be surprised if it makes a little bit more downside and then it bounces to the upside. So at this point, the euro is getting into the stage of a reaction process, and this is what we can see next taking place in the market. Pound, very similarly, we explained last week that we expected a choppy market. This is exactly what we are seeing today. So we will not be surprised if the market makes one more drop before a bounce. So overall, sideways pound for the time being remains. So if we get a bounce, it's going to be this one right here before the next reaction to the market. So the pound remains between 128 and 130 area for the time being. For gold, we got the reaction to the downside as we have been explaining. So the market has made a high on the 30th of October. This high appears that might have ended the cycle from the summer. So at this point, gold is going to be sideways to lower. This is what we can see. Very difficult for any setups, and it needs to show us this week whether we will get a double correction before another move to the downside, or whether it will surprise us with one more high and then a move to the downside. This is also a possibility. But overall for gold, we can see that it's going to continue choppy to the downside for a corrective move for now. Later on, it might give us one more push to the upside, but for now, we don't see that coming. We believe that this peak on the 30th of October, it might be a peak in which allows gold to give us a bigger corrective structure, which can take a little bit more time into the next week or two. For oil, we have got the reaction lower from the Fibonacci extension as we expected. Now we are doing a corrective bounce from 29th of October. If we get one more high, we will still see the move to the downside. We are expecting a break of these lows and a move towards below 65 area. So it's going to be a matter of time when we finish with this correction. We do not have to make one more high, but in case we do, we still see it as part of this correction, and we are going to fail and move to the downside for new lows in oil. And this was our bias ever since April and onwards. For our members that have been with us from the beginning, they knew about these Fibonacci extensions areas and the sellers taking the market to the downside. And more importantly, they know the actual reason why oil is moving to the downside, unlike what you guys see in the news to mislead you in the trajectory of the market. It has nothing to do with any type of wars or anything. The price of oil is impacted by something bigger, which is taking place economically nowadays. Of course, we share this information and much more information for the members, because we share also some information that we do not feel comfortable to share with the public. So if you want to learn more, of course, you have the option to do so. The link is in the description. You are welcome to join us, and we can share with you this valuable information to help you with your understanding and market knowledge, to help you, more importantly, to know when and why you are investing or trading certain markets at certain times. From the indices, the SPX, S&P 500 Cash Index, as you saw in the beginning of the video, we usually do most of our analysis using the ES500, which is the futures market of the S&P 500. So in this video for YouTube, we use the SPX Cash Index. Okay. So despite of that, we have reached the 6,000 area as we expected. We have been explaining to our members even from back in April that the market will remain supported all the way to the 6K area. So we are heading right there. So we can still see more upside taking place between the area, and we might even extend higher, even more into 6,300 plus. So too early to say that, but for the time being, we can see that the market should remain supported in the near future in the S&P, and any small dips will be remaining supported for the time being. So that's our bias for the S&P 500. Let's go to Bitcoin. As you saw, for our members, we have gave them the pivot from the 5th of August during the live session on that day. So the market from there, we explained to the members that it will push up above the 80K area eventually. So this is what was happening September to October, the accumulation area that we have been saying to them. And then the market broke out following that in the later stages of October. So now we are reaching the point of the 80K. We still see more upside, of course, so it's going to be a process, and we will see more upside in Bitcoin from here. So this will be our bias for Bitcoin. If you want to get, of course, more detailed analysis for more instruments, we cover pretty much everything. The link is in the description. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, or even better, if you email us at support@roiforecast.com, and we will get back to you within the day. Concluding our weekly market forecast session and video, we would like to share with you, if you are not familiar with what we provide, apart from the free YouTube videos, we provide a service which we cover comprehensive analysis and recommendations for our members. This has nothing to do with what you have seen so far on YouTube. We have shared with you some of the clips of our longer term forecast we provided, and we have much more to show. So I just need to take the time and sit and make videos for you to watch the before and afters. So this is what we provide. You will get in-depth advanced market analysis forecast. We also share with you institutional order flow updates. This institutional order flow updates is going to help with determining in certain cases the bias of the market that help us as the last cherry, as we say, at the top of the cake. Of course, we provide the short-term trade recommendations. We are more based as a swing trading approach, and we also do weekends market overview videos, which they are live sessions every Saturday and Wednesday, as you see right here. And we also provide market report and commentary overview where we deem necessary. And the trade recommendations, usually we have the 1 to 4 per month or the quarter. So it really depends on the market itself, whether it looks like it should provide us with more opportunities, we provide more. So this is what we provide. Our aim is to help you to become a more successful trader, because at the end of the day, we provide this service because we still see that the majority of retail traders, they lose money. Our mission is to help as many as possible, but of course, the only one that has control on that, it's only yourself. We are here. You can join us. You can ask questions. We are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to join and get help. The issue is that most people, they have a big ego and they will not join a professional service until it's too late. And when it's too late, they already lost their available capital and they cannot get back in trading. So our recommendation to you, if you're starting out, do not start with your capital. It's much better for you to join us. Learn first before you click that trade button. We are telling you from experience, don't get to the stage that you lose everything and then you are out of the game. Start learning before you start acting, as we say. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, or as I said before, send us a personal email at support@roiforecast.com and we'll get back to you within the day. And we will see you in the next video. We will prepare for you more videos for the weekdays as well, so we can give you as much value as possible, and this way you will get to know us much better and where we're coming from, and why at the end of the day we provide something different that you have probably seen around, where sad to say 90% of the channels and services that you see for trading, they are actually scams, and this is how most people get scammed. So we provide something from experience. We provide something in which we give value to our members. The results are proven. Everything that we posted so far is within the service. If you join the service today, it means that you will have access to what we shared since day one, which we started this back in late February, early March this year. So thank you so much for watching another video. Hopefully you will have a great rest of your weekend and a great start to your new week. And we will see you in the next video. Take care.